Welcome, one and all, to the final episode of my Ys Origin playthrough, where we're gonna fight Cain Fact in his demon form as the final boss of Ys Origin. He also goes by Darm, for whatever reason, I'm not sure. But this is the final boss of the entire game, and we've never faced him before in any way, shape, or form, and he's a bit different. So, we're gonna have Blue Lotus explain a bit of it.
During this fight you have the Silver Sword as your main weapon, which gives your basic attacks a ranged element, making it easier to fight Darm. Darm has 3 forms that he switches between in this fight. The first form has many different projectile attacks, and has 5 different parts of his body that can be attacked. The Black Pearl is hiding inside one of these body parts, and you must reveal it to do any damage. After attacking the Black Pearl in the first form, the tiles that make up the floor will break apart and then reform in a different pattern, where Darm is at the center. This is his second form. During this form, the arm will electrify his tentacles and have them run along the ground. In this form there are only 3 body parts that can be destroyed, but it works the same as the first form. Destroy the parts to find the Black Pearl so you can damage it. After the Black Pearl goes back into hiding, the tiles will change again and Darm will return to his first form. While the boss switches forms, you need to be careful not to fall off the stage, because if you do you will get a short cutscene where you take a lot of unnecessary free damage. Once Darm reaches about 1/4 health, you will change into his final form and stay there. The Black Pearl is no longer hiding in a random body part. This time around it is in Darm's face, but will be protected by his tentacles. Attacking the tentacles enough will expose the Black Pearl. An easy way to do this is to use your burst ability. Once the Black Pearl is exposed, attack it as much as possible and Darm will fall for good.
Thank you for that, Blue Lotus. Ooh. Throat's a little meh. I would go more into depth on his attacks, but I've played this boss fight twice. Literally twice. I have played it I went through it the first time I've ever played this boss, and I went through it when I was recording it. I've played through Toal Story twice, and I bought this boss twice. Literally, he's very impressive, but he's not exactly hard. And yeah, I think Dale's is a harder boss fight, mostly because it's more of an endurance run than this one is. Honestly, if you keep falling off shit, then it's gonna be a lot harder. But it's just, he's not that hard, I'm sorry. There you go. But yeah, he's not that hard, and I never fully got to see the purpose of this attack right here during this playthrough, because I'd always expose the Black Pearl in the middle of it, and then I was stupid and do something like this. But yeah, I fell off a lot. But like, this form I got to see a lot of attacks for, but it's just, if I would explain every single attack that I saw, there's not exactly a lot of tell for any of these attacks. And it's not exactly easy. Like, he's not showing a lot of these attacks. It's just kind of maybe, but and like I said, I didn't even use I'm not even sure if the Goddess's Ring will 100% resurrect you when you die for one time, like in the other in the other playthroughs because I didn't die. I didn't die with Dales. I didn't die with Kane Darm. I'm not saying this stuff is easy. And like I said, I'm only playing on normal. If you've seen before, when I've chosen my stories, I'm playing on normal. That's all I'm playing on. Also, that's one thing, the last time you transform, you go into third form. It's a lot harder to stay on the platforms. But, yeah. Like I said, this is literally the second time I'm fighting this boss. Ever. But it's so easy that it doesn't really matter that much. Because I'm just, like, face-tanking attacks that I don't know are coming. And I did it in one try. I'm not saying I'm the best gamer ever, but I'm not saying that was the hardest boss fight ever either. I personally think, at least on normal difficulty, Dales is harder. Of course, I haven't played Nightmare because I'm not a sadistic, masochistic kind of person like that. I don't like playing on Nightmare difficulty on pretty much any game I play. I just don't find stuff like that fun. But I did enjoy my time here with East Origin. And now Dales is going to strike the finishing blow into Darm's face. Kane Darm. Damn you! Hahaha, you've done it. Uh-oh, this form is immortal? Uh-oh. So yeah. Your father is now permanently part of the Black Pearl. How's that make you feel, bro? Oh. Now my frame rate tanked during this part, for whatever reason. And Toal has exerted all of his power. Dude, you just beat up your dad when he was a super demon. I think you can deserve to be a little bit tired. Oh, and while you're tired, Ria's just gonna steal her harmonica back. Because she's going to do exactly what you don't want her to do. And because you're tired, you can't stop her. Yeah. Basically, Toal would rather sacrifice himself to purify the Black Pearl than have the goddesses sacrifice themselves. Which, they're not really sacrificing themselves, they're sacrificing their wings. Which, as you saw before if you watched the other playthroughs, they sacrifice their wings, and they go into a deep sleep for a long time. And with that, then, you know, they go to sleep for a long time, and Toal might never see them again. And of course, Toal is quite infatuated with Lady Ria. That's cute. When you wanted the future to be with me, she was the happiest she's ever been. Wow. She's gonna be dreaming about you, Toal. You accomplished something. But at what price? You saved the world, but you're gonna lose the girl. Just because the girl happens to be the one who actually is saving the world. The demonic essence has been purged from this world impermanently, but, well, from the Black Pearl, and so it's not getting out. And, oh, Toal's hair just turned different, and he just insta stands up. His demonic element is gone. And if his demonic element is gone, I wonder what happened to Kishgul and, well, of course, I think the fact that Kishgul and the people that were fighting Kishgul and all that are here now. I think Kishgul's gone. Yep, unfortunately. So we won't be able to tap that. Thank you for everything, and may your lives be blessed forevermore. I think Unica is the only one that's just about as sad as Toal is. Except, you know, Toal's keeping it together. Keep it together, Unica! It's gonna be okay. I know you lost your best friends, but Toal lost the Pootie Tang that he was gonna get. Keep it together, girl. Yep. It looks so peaceful. Content in the knowledge that Yiz is secure. It's over, guys. The true ending to East Origin is right here. The true ending. And so the crisis of I can't even talk. It's terrible. But everything is fixed. And everyone's going back to the surface. Well, mostly everyone. We've got Toal, we've got Hugo, Unica, M, Rico, and oh my gosh, I can't even remember his name. Going back to the surface. Unica's love interest, Roy, that's his name. Plays a lot of Smash. He does a lot of tripping. Oh, and Epona's gone back to her homeland. She was the only Darkling that survived this entire encounter, and said that she might return. Well, she said for a time she would go back to her land, because, you know, she kind of has this thing with Hugo, and my phone's vibrating for whatever reason. And M is a bit upset that Hugo is quote-unquote two-timing her. Anyways. The game has been won. Toal is going back to East Origin to take over his father's course, father's place as one of the 6 priests, and he's going to be pretty much creating a bunch of books in order to help future generations with what's to come with the Black Pearl. And these 5 are gonna stay on the surface to start rebuilding things. So yeah. Everything's going to be okay for now. For a long time. Everything's gonna be okay. Lots of rebuilding. Hang in there. Blah, blah, blah. See. So. Oh, and the Rototree is going to tell his brother and any... if the Rototree is still, you know, around when more adventurers come later, when demons come back to help them out. For some future distant generation. Yes. Time to get in position and go back up to the sky. Off they go. Back to East. Back to Solomon's Shrine. And that's it. Except for this cutscene. Ys Origin. The game has been won. Played all 3 playthroughs. This LP is over. It's final episode. Credits are rolling. It's been fun. I thoroughly enjoy this game. I feel like it should warrant at least 2 playthroughs. One for whoever you want to play as, and one for Toal, for the real story. Honestly, if you're willing to do that much, you might as well play all 3. Because each have their different playstyle, and even Unica and Toal, which are both melee characters, feel completely different. And honestly, I had a lot of fun with this game. And as I said, recommend it to anyone who wants to, and it's got a lot of replayability. Not going to touch on the arena, which is basically, or I can't remember what it's actually called. I haven't played it that much recently. But there's a boss rush mode where you just go straight through the bosses, which is pretty fun. And there's also the, I can't even remember what it's called, but basically, you'll fight enemies from a certain area of the game. Like if you went to Wailing Blue, if you clicked on the Wailing Blue section, you'd fight enemies from Wailing Blue, and just see how long you can last. Guilty Fire enemies, blah, blah, blah. And you just sit in this tiny little arena and fight them as long as you can. And it's honestly quite fun. Not as fun as the main story. If anything, I would do the boss rush mode. But there's tons of unlockables from doing that stuff. And it's all really fun. Like I said, story's great. Love all this. And the Let's Play is officially done. I will put out a ending piece, because this is still a nostalgic LP, which I'm gonna do like I did the other nostalgic LP I did. By the way, there's the sword, there's a sword in the thingy. And there's Toal being one of the 6 priests, or however many priests there are, I've already forgotten. I am terrible at this, but I forget way too many things. Whew. It's been a long ride through all 3 playthroughs. Here's Toal sending a bunch of books down to the earth to teach future generations about what to do, because they might not be able to come up to Solomon's Shrine. Now, I'm not sure 100% about this door that's showing up right about now, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with future games, which I haven't played. Should probably play those at some point. I need to. But it's over. There's a sword in front of a rota tree. There's goddesses. And it's gonna tell us something. Continued in Ancient East Vanish Omen. I'm not gonna play that one, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.